life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again.
Welcome to EJ's voiceover journey, where the mic is always on and the learning never stops. I'm EJ, a voice actor journeying through the world of voiceover, from auditions and coaching to client work. Whether you're just starting out on your voice acting path or already deep into the journey, this podcast shares real experiences, lessons, laughs, and challenges straight from inside the booth. Let's bring scripts to life together with heart and soul. EJ の声優の旅へようこそ。ここはマイクはいつもオン。学びは止まらないポッドキャストです。私は EJ。オーディションからコーチング、クライアントの仕事まで、声優の世界を旅する声優です。あなたが声優の道を歩き始めたばかりでも、もっと深いところまで来た人でも、このポッドキャストでは、ブースの中からたくさんの経験、学び、笑いや挑戦を共有します。一緒に台本に命と魂を吹き込みましょう。Welcome back, everybody. So, good news. Pardon this noise. I got a gig the other day. It was a short one. I was very surprised as I auditioned for it literally like 30 minutes to an hour before I got it. Didn't think anything of it. Just did the job, posted it, went on, did some more auditions, was getting ready to get out of the house to go do some stuff. And yeah, about 30 minutes after I posted it, I got an email that said I was approved and I got the gig. I was like, oh, wow, that was fast. 先週は木曜日にオーディションが終わりました。1時間ぐらいでクライアントからイメールをもらいました。ジョンさん、仕事があります。僕はびっくりしました。でも24時間にないで提出してこしと言われてので100やりました。その時、運転勉強センターから帰りました。帰りました。ナレーションを録音しました。2時間やりました。Yeah, so once I got it, it was a very short turnaround time. Well, I wouldn't call it very short, but it was a shorter turnaround than most. I mean, the guy said he needed it quick. He needed it by the 24th. He's in England. It was the 22nd when he approved it. It was the 23rd for me here in Japan. I had to take off to go to driving school. When I got back later that afternoon, I jumped on it, knocked out the read and the editing and cleanup in like a couple hours and posted it. So with voices.com, the website, the money is dropped into an escrow-like account that is held for like 30 or more days before being transferred to whatever bank account you have associated. Of course, voices.com takes their cut. So yeah, you're going to lose a little bit of money. I probably lost like $20. So it can be substantial, you know, so if you get $1,000 for a job and they're taking a certain percentage, then yeah, you could, you know, be reduced down to like 800 or something. However, the person knows my work. They were happy with it. Since they approved it, they liked it. And now maybe the next time he either engages me on voices.com or outside of it. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword. クライアントは30分でお支払いしてくれました。でも、voices.com ウェブサイトをカウントにお金が30日間入れないといけないです。今はそのクライアントは僕の名前しています。次に、このクライアントがナレーションを必要とするとき、僕はリストの最初にいるかもしれません。Yeah, the flip side is that this person could be technically working the long con. I doubt it. So what that entails is they engage you for low stakes $60 here, $20 here, whatever it is. And then they want to talk to you off site. And then all of a sudden, I've got this great gig. It's going to be like thousands of dollars. And then the scam starts where they say, oh, they want your banking information. And then they send you this much. And then they tell you, as I've explained before, they'll say, oh, we sent you too much money. We need you to send this money back. And then it starts getting all complicated. My answer to that is, this is what you pay me. This is what I'm keeping. I'm not giving it back. 逆に長い時間をかけて信用をさせてからシステムの外でやり取りをさせて個人情報を盗もうとする詐欺もあります。Yeah. So you got to be careful and watch out for things and make sure you got your ducks in a row and, no one can snatch your money. You can use different forms of that, like a Wise account or whatever. So if they send money to your Wise account or some other, like a PayPal account, they can't get any further than what's in that account. It might get compromised, but you can easily cut that off and your actual banking information is safe. So got a new tool. So after doing auditions the other day, I jumped on the application called Isotope RX11. So my engineer, Roman, was telling me about it, and he said, hey, it's pretty good for editing for what I do, voiceover stuff. So I said, okay, well, let me give it a try and see what it's like. I, usually just use what's in Audacity. I haven't found a lot of tutorials for beginners. I'm still kind of looking around. I found some pretty good YouTube spots that give some good explanations. And so right now I'm kind of doing trial and error, whatever I can find. The engineer that I work with, he wanted to set up some time to go over it with me and help me. We haven't been able to get that working just yet. この間、オーディションが終わりました。それから新しいアップ名前、Isotope RX11 で練習しました。Isotopeアップの編集ソフトがすごいです。最初、Isotope RX11 ちょっと簡単じなかったです。Isotope 会社の YouTube ビデオを見ました。ビデオの説明は便利です。でも先生が欲しいです。たくさんビデオはありません。そして編集、専門家、ロマンさんが必要です。Yeah, so I want to get Roman involved because he knows how to work it and he can give me better tips. I'm using it right now. I'm probably going to use it on this read. And the little bit I've done, it came out really nice, but I'm sure there's more I can do with it. And there are tons of tools in there. So I did some searching and found a link that does good explanation. Sometimes they're kind of long and involved and they're doing more than what I'm just looking for. But overall, it's still good. Yeah, it covers more than just doing it for voice acting, but for music and mastering audiobooks and podcast recordings like this one, and location recordings, like you use your phone outside of the house and you're recording, you're getting a lot of street noises. You can use it to clean all that up. There are, what do you want to call it? It's basically a plugin that can plug into, say, Audacity or whatever digital audio workstation you're using, or you can use it within the RX11 app itself, and I played around with both. いろいろ調べたら、アイゾトープのリンクを見つけました。ソフトの使い方がわからない人にもとてもわかりやすく説明してくれています。ナレーションだけでなく、音楽やマスタリング、ポッドキャスト、そしてスマホを使った録まで幅広くカバーしています。キャラクターの台本で録音して音声にエフェクトの一つである VEA を試してみました。ノイズが綺麗になってかなりいい感じに仕上がれました。So, yeah, that should be going well. As for the new class, which I told you I started the other day, one of the things I need to do is continue creating characters. I've got kind of a lot of characters. I need to clean them up a little bit, but I currently created a new one. And this one is an investigator. And it's a noir type character using the noir genre from, the 1940s, 1950s. I created a 1960s character. He's an investigator named Lincoln Thurgood West. 僕は新しいキャラクターで創作しなければなりません。キャラクターが名前 Lincoln Thurgood West です。Lincoln がリンクのあるキャラクターです。リンクさんは1940年ぐらい、昭和22、南カリフォルニア、ロサンゼルス市に生まれた。So I completed the character sheet and I created this character. As I said, Lincoln Thurgood, he's kind of born around 1940 to 1947. He's working as an investigator in Los Angeles, where he grew up. And I got his backstory and stuff laid out. This process helps me get into the character and give some permanence to the character. And I can always go back and read it to, refamiliarize myself in case I haven't done this character like for a month and then I need to go back and do something. It's like, wait, how did he sound? What was he like? What was his demeanor? And that way I can get back into character much quicker. This all came about from a homework for this week that we had. I created another character to read a script, and this character was basically a jazz DJ, a smooth jazz DJ, hanging out at night in the radio station, playing tunes for you. And that's how he was supposed to sound. Well, he didn't sound that way to one of my classmates who, the way she put it, it didn't come out that was the feeling she got. It sounded more like the noir character I created. So I said, well, man, why not? I'll just run with it. So I thought the reading was good. The classmate offered their feedback, which I thought was good and helpful. So I just kind of morphed that character into a detective that's a noir kind of guy and placed, say, in 1960s Los Angeles instead of 1940s, 1950s. A little more, well, for me, contemporary because, that was my time growing up. キャラクターシートは終わりました。小さい台本で書かれました。小さい台本を書かれました。わからない。定量は難しい。このプロセスは、キャラクターになりきり、彼に深みつを与えるのに立ちます。これはすべて今週の宿題から始まりました。ラジオ局のゆべのジャズ DJ として台本を読むために、もう一人のキャラクターを創作しました。自分の読みはいいと思いましたが、同級生の一人からフィードバックをもらいました。It was a positive review. It was helpful, as I said before. And hey, it helped me go in a different direction. I'm not, I'm disappointed it came off different than what I intended, but, it came out okay. ポジティブな関数でしたが、彼女にはジャズ DJ ではなく、探偵のようなキャラクターに聞こえたようです。それで彼女に礼を言い、気持ちを切り替えて、この新しいキャラクターを創作しました。ジャズ DJ のキャラクターは、またいずれやり直す必要があります。自分の読みが意図したものとは違って聞こえているのは残念ですが、もらったフィードバックにはいい情報がたくさんありました。Other news on the front, speaking of characters, I ran into a former coworker and, we were catching up. So I spoke, I'm doing voice acting now and this and that. And he said, hey, have you checked out any of the modeling agencies? So Yokosuka on base, a couple of times a year, usually it's September. Some of the modeling agencies in Japan, Yokohama, Tokyo, they come to base looking for foreigners to be in commercials and extras in movies and whatnot, and do reads in English. And I guess apparently some of them are trying to target foreigners, for products and whatnot. So they want a foreign face. And no, I haven't. I've always heard about them. Never went to one. So he gave me some talent agency URLs, 4 or 5 of them. So I sent off, after jumping on one of the sites, I sent off not sent it off, but filled out their form, supplied a bunch of information. That was last week sometime. Maybe I'll hear something, maybe I won't. I don't know. But hey, it's worth a try. You never know what you're going to run into. 先週は元同僚に会いました。声優習いますを話しました。彼は TA の事務所について教えてくれました。ウェブサイトが僕にあげました。今週そのウェブサイトの一つを見てみました。オンラインフォームに記入して返事を待っています。So I'm going to wrap this up. It was a short but sweet. I've got it done. Trying to stick to my plan, trying to make sure that, I get these done on time and, there's not huge gaps between, posts, but I got to make sure I don't do them too close together. So we shall see how things go. It may come out to about once every 2 weeks. It takes a little while to write the script up. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Time to clean up these tracks. Thank you for listening to EJ's voice acting journey. If you found any value in this journey, please follow the show and share it with friends or colleagues who are interested in voice acting. Be sure to follow and share it with anyone you know who's curious about voice acting. Until next time, keep practicing, keep recording, and above all, keep using your voice. Good luck. EJ の声優の旅を来てくれてありがとうございました。この旅に何か価値を感じてくれたら、ショーをフォローして、同時に声優に興味がある人や同僚とシェアしてください。それでは、また次の回まで。練習を続けて、録音を続けて、そして何よりも、自分の声を使い続けて、頑張ってください。
I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?